Well, I think our schedule last year certainly was what really helped us in the very end get in the tournament. And our schedule this year is basically the same schedule. I think our first impact game is going to be Catholic University, which is in the tip-off tournament. They're slated to win the landmark, so that's certainly going to be a key game. And then we're going out to San Antonio, Texas, and we're playing Trinity, who is nationally ranked every year. So it's not just a trip to San Antonio. It's nice for the players because we've been fundraising it for the last few years, but it's also, we're going there with a mission to beat a very good team. So that'll be exciting, and it'll be a good barometer for us over Thanksgiving break. Then when we come back over Christmas, we're playing Gwinnett Mercy, who's always very good, and then followed by Lev Val. And Lev Val was in the Final Four last year. So I think our schedule is going to challenge us again, and there's just some highlights on it. Well, we have three seniors that definitely should be a key for us. They've got 4 years experience, and it's Aaliyah Nelson, Latanya Oliver, and Nancy White. They're going to give us a lot of experience and a lot of depth. On the junior level, we have Aspen Price Perry and Shanae Thompson. Both were starters last year. Both will play guard, so they're key players. And then our best freshman last year, who started every game, is returning as a sophomore, and that's Lauren Allwin. So we expect things from, we have a nice depth there, so it should be a pretty good group of returning players. I think Dana Keister, who played locally here at Apsagami High School, is actually coming off a track scholarship. She missed track, so she transferred in here over the summer. She's going to give us a lot of depth at that forward spot. She can play the 3, she can play the 4. And I think we have an outstanding freshman class. We have Brittany Muniz coming in out of Cherry Hill East, Alex Nardoza out of Woodbridge, and then we have Kelsey Brown, who's a post player out of Washington Township High School. And then we have Jill Henderson, who's a freshman from Southern Regional High School. Very experienced players from very good high school programs. They're mixing in very well with our upperclassmen, so they're going to give us great depth. I think they're a little different than last year. We had aspirations last year of wanting to get postseason play, and that was kind of tipped off by going to the NCAAs, not necessarily where we were looking, but certainly you'll always take the NCAAs, and obviously our goal is to return to that. I think in conference play, our conference is loaded this year, so I think what's going to happen in our conference, we're going to get obviously the automatic bid from out of our conference, and we're really looking forward and making that a goal. We'd like to achieve that, but we also know it's going to be very difficult to do. But we also understand that there could be possibly a second or third team. Our conference is so strong that have an opportunity to get into the NCAAs. I think it's kind of twofold. It's going to be the same. On our side, it's going to be definitely Kane. Kane's loaded. And we have to approach them that we have the experience. We have now the experience that they've had. And I know that our players, our returning players in particular, if they mark the game off on the schedule, that's one of them. And then on the other side of our conference is William Patterson, who both Kane and William Patterson are ranked 4th and 6th in the nation. So we're looking for either one of them to win both their sides. And for us, our target is Kane. I think we already did by bringing in more depth for our upperclassmen. Our depth is going to be good, but we know that we have to be able to close out games better than we did last year. We lost maybe 5 games that we just didn't close out the game. So I think our experience, our added depth is going to help us be able to close games out and improve our record. Well, it's my 20th year here, going back and forth between high school coaching and coaching at Stockton. And I just think Stockton, for me personally, has afforded me an opportunity to be able to coach at the college level. I think it's something that every high school coach probably thinks about doing. Stockton gave me the opportunity to not only think about doing, but doing it, and then I found a home. I love it here. Coach Gyrich, who's my assistant coach, is a local resident, and Coach Goodwin, who came here from Apsagami High School, a local person, coached at Apsagami just recently, and you know, they're Galloway residents. So I think once you get here, you love it here, and it trickles down to our players. And when our players come here, they basically, you know, they like it here, and they end up staying here.